well, the point is there's such a lack of leadership, Kristen. We saw Joe Biden, who is almost absent, really, when it comes to political leadership at the moment, let's be frank. But after the successful attempt, the shot against Donald Trump that actually made contact with his ear, and that shooter, of course, was taken out by the Secret Service, you'll remember, of course, Joe Biden gave an address to the nation where he said that they would be pulling back their rhetoric, that would lower the temperature of political debate in the US, and then subsequently he went on again to talk about Trump as being a threat to democracy. And then again, now after this second assassination attempt has been thwarted, we heard from the president. Have a look.
There is no, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, those of you who know me, many of you do, no place in political violence for political violence in America. None. Zero. Never. I've always condemned political violence. I always will in America. In America, we resolve our differences peacefully at the ballot box, not at the end of a gun.
Kristen, it strikes me that that is just the bare minimum. I mean, to say you condemn political violence is like saying we all need oxygen to live. It's just nothing. What's he going to do about the security detail around Donald Trump and about lowering the temperature of political debate?
The answer is nothing. And the messaging is very clear. It's not just about Donald Trump, Chris. It's about his supporters. Trump supporters all the time have their cars vandalized. My brother actually had his car vandalized because he had a Trump bumper sticker on it. We see leftists in places like Portland beating people with crowbars who they believe to be conservative. The messaging is very clear from the top, not by what's just said, but what is left unsaid. And it's a very scary situation right now. The temperature has never been higher, and I'm afraid that many on the left want that. They want to fan the flames of hatred within their base.
Yeah, the division probably suits their election agenda. Let's leave the last word to Donald Trump himself and his reflections on what occurred yesterday.
All of a sudden, we heard shots being fired in the air. And I guess probably 4 or 5. And it sounded like bullets, but what do I know about that? But Secret Service knew immediately it was bullets. And they grabbed me, and we got into the carts, and we moved along pretty good. I was with an agent, and the agent did a fantastic job. There was no question that we were off that course. I would have loved to have sank that last putt, but we decided, well, let's get out of here.
He would have loved to have sank that last putt, Kristen. I love it.
God bless Donald Trump. And, political tensions are reaching a boiling point. But God bless him for powering on and standing up to save this country.
Good on you, Kristen. Thanks for catching up again. We'll chat next week.
Thank you very much, Chris.